looks like we have one of these generic Alistair Stanley buttons here. Can't really tell what type of opener you have judging by one of those since they were a standard part, but finally using my multi-code. This is my 2-button multi-code. I did not pay $5 for it, but my friend put a sticker on there, but I have it. It's right here. And it's going to be operating a Challenger. And of course, like always, the Sears is in the way. And I believe this is the original light cover with this machine. This is also what I'm going to guess is the original receiver. I don't have any remotes with it. Might be some somewhere. It's a 1/2 horsepower. It is, I believe it is a model CH-1000 or CH-100. This was the one that came up in second place against the Genie. And actually, as of checking it, someone else also voted for Whisper Drive. So the Whisper Drive might be next. So probably be a bit have to get the rail down from over there. But we'll go ahead and run this. This is actually a really nice unit. It's very fast, too. So here we go. Very quick. We'll go back down. Nice little thing. This one's going to be up next eventually. This is a Challenger, I think it's a CH-9100. No, it's just a CH-1000. But this will be one of the next ones. These also take the radio. You put the radio in here on the side, but then these up here, it's much like an MVP with how it's set up, but some of these are for the, these two are common push button, and then this one here is for a, as for the sensors. I don't know exactly how they are. I have a couple different types of sensors for this. I'll show that later, but, well, when I make a video of this one, but this is going to need a little bit of work. It's really dirty. It's sad. It sat in a corner of a barn. This one was actually pretty rough when I got it, but it cleaned up pretty well. I'm sadly missing the strap that goes around the back to keep it isolated. There's the one on the front, but there's not one on the back. I thought I had the one that came with that Alistair there, the one that's torn apart, but I can't seem to find it, so I'll have to find another one. I don't really want to part out one of my other machines just for that, so I won't. But we'll run this again, and then get an outside view using the basic button, which will show the head. And just like the Genie, this one also had a bad capacitor. It didn't really act up, but it was making some weird noises and started to leak oil while I was setting this one up. So thankfully I had another capacitor on hand, actually the one that came out of my old Stanley. So I just did a swap. I turned the light off out here since I'm running the heater. And we will run it down. And it kind of slams the door all over the place, but it does work. I like the stubby little release rope on it. That's how it was when I found it. It's a Genie barrel. I think a lot of these had that. Barely hangs down below the case. These are really small and compact machines, and the rails on them are overbuilt. It's a gear drive assembly up here. The motor literally just goes up to a gear, a big plastic gear, and that plastic gear has the has the sprocket on the top of it. very fast machines. I don't know why it has two up stoppers. Some of them do, some of them don't. I don't really know what the reasoning behind that is. Apparently some of these have date codes underneath the light cover. I didn't see anything. We'll get one last rundown over here before we end the video. Kind of want to put the other one up tonight, but I need to do a little bit more work to it. For the heck of it, if I can get it to disengage since it's kind of finicky, I'll run it with, without the, I'll have to get up here because this release rope is so dang short. I don't know how they did the release on this exactly because it's kind of confusing. Oops, I did not want to do that. Okay. And also, as it's running, you can stop it, but it will not reset until the limit is pressed. So if I continue to press it again, it'll go up, as you can see there. And this was something Andy showed in one of his videos of this. Maybe it was someone else, but I'm pretty sure it was Andy that showed this. But anytime you do a button command, the light will go out for a bit as long as the relay is being pressed down or the wall button is being held in. I'll demonstrate that again with the button here. If I push it, hear the relay click. If I let off, it starts going. And same again if I were to hold it again and stop it. I don't know if the other one does that, but we'll figure that out because no one really has any to board light-based challengers nor videos of them. Just like that, it does continue going down. Nice, quick machine. I really like this. I'm half tempted to I know I said this with the screwdriver, but I'm also half tempted to pull one of my sears down and put this up in place for a little while. And this one here is, this one's really tempting. I really like this. I like the sound of it. I like the speed. I like how it looks. This is, I've seen this Challenger logo for a while, but this might have to be my all-time favorite logo ever. It's just such a cool looking logo. It's so overbuilt too. It's a really, really well-made machine. These are definitely, like if you find one of these for sale or something, you need an opener, I recommend it. I don't think this, it does have a few quirks. Actually, I'll show that off. One of them is there's this little piece here along the side of the carriage. I'll stand up here and I'll show it off a little bit more. But this is just held on 2 Allen keys, and I don't think it's installed correctly, but it's supposed to slide in along a bracket here that kind of slides, and that will keep you from pushing it open, because how these work is if you spin the motor, I think, enough to, or where it kind of pushes off of the switch, how the board is set up is it thinks that the switch is off or whatever, and it starts running the door open. So I can try to do a demonstration of that. I believe RGD Man, he did a video like that at one point. We'll grab the door. Try to push up on it. I think it's closed a bit too well. Or maybe it's how I have it in the radius right now. I'm not too sure. But actually, I'm going to try, if I put it out, open it a little bit, stop it. And then I try it again. Let's see how this does. Okay, apparently I can't do it, but I know with these you can kind of push them open. I wonder if you can do it with closing it too. yeah, apparently you can slide them closed like that. I guess I just can't open it. But yeah, there's a video of this Challenger CH-1000. I think I'll put the model in the video title. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and keep the breeze.